Hello, 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 YouTube family. It's Coach Erica Janelle. Sorry it's been so long since I've been before you guys, but I have been extremely busy on my tour promoting Relationship Talks with Erica Janelle EP. It's been an amazing experience here in St. Petersburg, Florida. I have one more show that is upcoming this weekend on Saturday for the Jazz Festival. So I'm still here, still in St. Petersburg, and I'm enjoying my time here. It's been amazing. The people and their openness to receiving the music and the artistry that I have been able to present has been just overwhelmingly amazing, and I'm so grateful to have people that support what I'm doing here. But that's not why I'm here with you guys. I definitely wanted to make sure that I did not neglect my YouTube family. I am so grateful for you guys. You guys are literally the reason why I stepped out doing any of these things. I started my journey as a life coach and then expanded that into my Relationship Talks podcast about relationships and just trying to get relationships to work and find out what we can do as individuals to better ourselves so that we can be ready and prepared for relationships. And now being able to expand this vision even further to now have the Relationship Talks EP to go along with the podcast has been something I did not even imagine would happen in the very beginning. So I just want to thank you guys for all of your support from the bottom of my heart. I'm super, super, super grateful. You guys are the reason why I do what I do. You are the lifeblood for why I do what I do. I just want to reach people. I just want to impact people. I just want to show people how to love themselves and how to be successful in love and in relationships. So without further ado, I want to talk about the topic of just really, really focusing and honing in on your vision and on your dreams. What this journey has taught me is that not everybody's going to understand your passion and your drive for why you're doing what you're doing. Not everybody's going to think it's a wise decision or it's the right time or it's something that you can even do. And like I've said in previous videos, sometimes it's not because there's an ill will or they don't really genuinely want to see you happy. A lot of people don't understand how to tap into their dreams. They keep it just in a dream format and they never experience it outside of the dream mode. So in their minds, when you're stepping out and doing something that you've always wanted to do your entire life, it seems kind of fantastical or some kind of like some imaginary thing. But think about it. I'm pretty sure at one point when Beyonce was getting into the industry, she didn't think that that was possible. But her dad and the positive influences that she had around her pushed her to continue to pursue her dream. She's had plenty of no's, she's had plenty of yeses. And that's the same that I've had in any artist that you ever talked to, any person that you've ever talked to that has gone on any type of venture or stepped out and done anything outside of the comfort zone that they've always been in or outside of the norm, they will all tell you the same story. We kept going. No matter how many no's we had, we kept going until we got a yes. All it takes is one yes. And that one yes can take you from where you are today to where you envision yourself being and even beyond what you could ever even imagine for yourself. So I just wanted to encourage you guys to keep going. It's not easy to go against the grain. It's not easy to be the person that is willing to put your reputation and yourself out there for people to ridicule and for people to have negative things to say or negative comments. I get negative comments on my YouTube channel sometimes. And literally my only purpose for being here is to help others deal with how to overcome the different challenges that they face, whether it be relationships or self-love or just learning how to push through the hard times. And I'm literally only trying to encourage, but everybody's not going to be in my corner. Everybody's not going to be a part of my team. And I had to learn that and I had to understand that and I had to learn to be okay with it. So now I'm at a place in my life where I don't even really read most of the comments. I always try to respond to as many of you guys as I possibly can with all the things that I have going on, because you do mean a lot to me and your opinions mean a lot to me. But when I do get those one-off negative comments and people saying negative things, I don't even let that penetrate me because I know why I'm doing what I'm doing. I know my purpose behind it. I know the people that are blessed by the things that I'm saying. I know the people that are blessed by the work that I'm doing, not just through this life coaching platform, but also through my podcast, also through my nonprofit, also through my HR consulting business. I know why I'm doing what I'm doing. And as long as I can stay true to who I am and my purpose and my reason for why I do what I do, I'm going to continue to do it. You'll always have naysayers. You'll always have haters. You'll always have people that will try to tear you down instead of building you up, especially when they see you rising and they don't understand how you little old you got an opportunity to do that. They don't know the blood, the sweat, the tears, the many nights of not sleeping. They don't know the work, the preparation. When they were out having a good time, how I was at home working on my craft, honing in on my craft and putting in the work, putting in the time, sacrificing time with my family, sacrificing sleep, sacrificing even eating sometimes. There would be times, today was a prime example, I literally didn't even realize I hadn't eaten until like 7:30 today. And that's not healthy. So I had to stop what I was doing and work on, feeding my physical body, you know, but those are the sacrifices that I'm willing to make to support the dreams that I have. And I just want to encourage you guys to do the same. You are not going to be everybody's cup of tea. So if you're looking at doing what you're doing to win a popularity contest, you might as well erase that out of your head right now. You're not going to be for everybody, but the people that God has called you to reach, those people will be grateful for everything that you do, every word that you speak, every action that you make, because they too can have the strength and the ability to feel like they can move and pursue the things that God has them to do. Nobody's ever promised that this road was going to be easy. Nobody's ever promised that this road was going to be simple or it wasn't going to take a lot of work, because I will tell you guys from my experience being an entrepreneur and stepping out and doing things that are outside of the norm of what society says I should be doing has been not only difficult, but it has been extremely challenging in just trying to maintain it and not being afraid, okay, well, maybe I should just go and focus on this because this I know will bring me in money. Sometimes you got to be able to be willing to step out and do things by faith and not necessarily because of what everybody else has done to be successful. Sometimes God will call you to go against the grain in order to bring you to the level of success that he wants to bring you to. And that's exactly what he's doing in my life. It's not been a path that has been an easy road at all. It's been very tough. I've had so many challenges, so many roadblocks. I'm still getting roadblocks. I don't talk about it because I know that what God has called me to do, I know, one, that my heart and my passion behind why I'm doing what I'm doing is exactly what he's called me to do. And two, I know that everything that I'm doing is not about me. It's literally to help uplift the world. I want to be able to reach the world. I want to do my part to help change the world and make it a better place for us to live, to bring us back to that place of healthiness, self-love, and then being able to spread that love into our families and have a relationship that we desire, or have the relationship with our families that we desire, have, secure and confidence in our business ventures and all of those things. So just hone in on your dreams. Do not give up. Even when it's tough, even when you got 500 no's, go for 501, and eventually you will get that yes. It doesn't matter how many no's you've got. All I look at my no's as is practice. Every time I get a no, every time I get a rejection, every time I get denied for something, I look at that, okay, that was my practice. So next time I go at this thing, I'm going to do this, and this differently. And then eventually I will get that yes. And it's starting to happen for me. And there's still some things that I'm waiting to see manifested, but I am not quitting on this journey. I am not quitting on my purpose. I'm not quitting on my process, because I know that God has big plans, not just to bring my life and the life of my family to the next level, but the world and the people that he's called me to reach, for me to be able to tap into them and help them get on that path. And then they too can build themselves up and pursue the dreams that God's put on their heart. And then they can teach someone else. And it's a perpetual cycle of blessings. And that's how I look at all of the things that I do. So if there's anything that I would say to sum this message up to you guys today, is make sure that your heart is pure and right for why you're doing what you're doing. Don't do what you do just for money. Find a deeper purpose behind what you do. And I promise you, when your heart is right and your heart is pure for why you do what you do, God will continue to bless it. Nobody's saying it's going to be easy. Nobody's saying it's not going to be hard work. Nobody's saying that everything is going to go smooth as silk. It's not. I've had bumps and bumps and bumps and humps and lumps along the way that would push me to want to just quit. But I am not a quitter. I know that there is a higher purpose for why I'm doing what I'm doing. So it helps me to continue to push and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. And eventually I will see the fruit of my labor. So I just wanted to encourage you guys with that. I am super excited. My book is in editing right now. My editor's doing her final touches on it. Then it goes into the hands of the proofreader and then the formatter. And then I will be self-publishing my book. I'm super, super excited about it. It's going to be doing a lot of work for my nonprofit. And I'll be doing more advertisements on that soon. So I just wanted to encourage you guys. You see, I've got a lot of things going on, and I'm showing you guys that no matter what your path is, you can still pursue your dreams and be successful. Nobody would have counted me as a viable option as a girl from Baltimore, growing up in inner city Baltimore, as a single mom, twice divorced, being able to own and operate fully 4 functioning businesses, have, an HR consulting firm, as well as be an HR director for a living. Nobody would have expected those things from me, but I knew that God had bigger purposes and plans for me. So it doesn't matter what their limitations are. As long as I don't limit myself, I'm on my way. And I know that you guys are as well. So keep pushing, keep pursuing your dreams. Don't care about how many no's you got. Keep going till you get that yes, because that one yes can be the very thing that changes you from where you are today into that next level that you desire to be in. I love you guys so much. I wanted to share that with you, and I'll be talking with you soon. Bye.